We are Expedia Cruises, and we are more than just cruise vacations. Whether it's custom vacation packages, tours, all-inclusive resorts, or flights, hotels, and activities, we are here to plan, book, and safeguard every leg of your journey. Visit ExpediaCruises.com and we will help you secure your travel by phone, online, or at an Expedia Cruises location in your neighborhood, where you can get the advice you seek, no matter what your dream vacation might be, air, land, or sea. Expedia Cruises, air, land, and sea vacations.
Oh, yes, we are. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our career information session here at Expedia Cruises. My name is John Mass. I lead the marketing for the cruise line of business for Expedia Group globally, and I'm joined by my longtime and honestly one of my favorite colleagues, Christina Richards, our manager of recruitment and retention for Expedia Cruises. And today we're here to talk about joining our team. We are in a place where the world is coming back to travel, and we're excited to hear from you and tell you a little bit about what we do today. So our presentation is going to take two halves. It'll begin with me talking about our business and the industry, and then I'll pass it over to Christina to walk you through some of the tools and truths of being tools that you can use and truths of selling travel and at Expedia Cruises. So with no further ado, Mike, let's get into things. We like to kick these with the next slide. Yeah, we like to kick these things off with just a little bit of technical instruction on how to attend a webinar. I imagine that many of you in the last 18 months have been on Zoom or been to something like this before, but we like to just point out that if you are experiencing a lag or with video or something's just not working for you within the Zoom framework, very often if you just log out, restart your computer, log back on, you'll be right back in business. So that's one tip for you. In terms of adjusting your view, there is just a little toggle in the top middle of the screen that allows you to make myself and Christina smaller and the information bigger. You may want to take advantage of that and give things a little adjustment. And then it's just in case you get cut short or you have to jump off, do not worry. We'll be recording the entire session and we're going to be getting you a copy via email right after this event. So with that, we'll go to the next slide and we'll get into the agenda. So today, as I said earlier, travel is on the rebound, and people after 18 plus months of being cooped up and living with uncertainty, and let's all face it, quite an incredible, hopefully once in a lifetime situation, people are ready to get going. So the future of travel is not just bright, it's in some ways brighter than it's ever been. I'm going to tell you a little about Expedia Cruises, how we fit into the vacation and leisure travel business. I'm going to talk about our vacation consultants. We actually have one with us today. Lisa Anflick is someone I've known for certainly over 15 years. She's one of the top salespeople within our organization, and she is going to come on today and talk to you about what it's like selling travel as a career and what it's like selling travel today to give you a real clear sense of what the business is all about. And then again, Christina will walk you through a very carefully curated set of tools that we make available to our vacation consultants to give them a competitive edge when selling, and we'll close off with some next steps for those of you that think this was a great presentation and are ready to take the next step. So with that, Mike, let's get into it. As I've said now twice, and I'll say it again, travel is making a comeback. We have seen two things predominantly occur that were honestly groundbreaking in our careers. First of all, when the pandemic hit, cruising actually paused, and that was something that we worked through, but cruising paused and has emerged. It's well underway again, and it is one of the most adapted industries, I'd argue, for safe and really a kind of travel product that can protect you from one end to the other. And so and it can also take a lot of the hassle out of some of the changes that have come along in terms of getting in and out of countries, because a cruise ship can take you to 4 or 5 in a week versus going on your own. So we'll get into that, but let's get to the next slide and really get into some numbers. The truth is, people are coming back every week. We are seeing stronger demand for 22 and 23 than we've ever seen for future years in the business, ever in the history of the cruise and vacation industry. in the short run, we are seeing people travel again. Those pictures in these particular slide are actually of myself and my wife only 2 short weeks ago. We are from Canada. We're based in Vancouver, Canada, and we traveled to Barbados, where we spent some time, and then we joined a cruise, and we cruised around the Southern Caribbean. And I can tell you, I wanted to go, obviously, because it's a lovely experience, but most importantly, because I wanted to experience what it would be like to travel in a post-pandemic environment on a cruise. And the pictures hopefully tell the story. It is truly, and I mean, I speak from personal experience, safer than ever. And the cruise lines have made considerable enhancements to the filtration systems on the ships, their on and off protocols and onboard operations. But you're tested before you get off the ship. You're tested when you get off the ship. You travel as one, and there in this particular itinerary, not masks required on board, and you can literally go and have this remarkable, safe, and lovely vacation in a very similar way than you would have pre-pandemic. So let's get into the next slide, and we'll talk a little bit more specifically about how cruise and travel are returning right now. So you can see that we've got some data here for you. We at Expedia Group, we believe in being data-driven, and you know, we can tell all kinds of great stories, but we like to bring the numbers to back it up. And in this case, you can see that we've got some strong data. The first statistic is out of something that we follow very closely, and it's the it's a study that's run every 2 weeks by the organization called Cruise Critic, and essentially that they measure people's potential for going on a cruise in the future. And currently 81% of people say they will book a future cruise. So the cruise industry still has all kinds of demand out there. In 2022, close to 32 million people will cruise. So things we predict and believe will be right back to capacity as we sort of pass through the middle of 22 and into the back half and then into 23. And as testament to that, we just ran a very famous sale around here in the month of August that we run annually with one of our top partners, Princess Cruise Line. And in 3 days, in 3 short days, we were able to book 8,256 passengers onto cruises between now and the end of 23, which felt really good. But hopefully that sort of speaks to the demand that's pent up out there. 3 days, close to 9,000 people. That's a couple of ships worth in my world. And for those of you that sort of have the mindset that maybe the cruise ships have stopped and they're paused, they were. Mid-June out of the United States, they began, as long as last summer, they began in Europe. And currently there are over 200 ships sailing with the balance of the fleet coming online through Q1 22. So well on our way to recovery, and why we're here talking to you today, because people are interested in going on a vacation and they'd like to speak to someone about it. And we've got offices across North America and people looking to book, and we need help helping them. So with that, let's go to the next slide and get into a little more specificity about who is Expedia Cruises. We are well over 25, going into our 30s, it seems now. We began in 1987. We are a full-service leisure travel agency with close to 300 locations right across North America. Over 5,000 independent vacation consultants working through those offices. And we have over 100 people here at the corporate support team here in Seattle and India and different locations supporting our stores from sales to technology to training and support and operations, including a team of folks that actually come out to the stores and support and coach the franchise operators in office. And those folks too are just beginning to revisit the stores after taking a break. Important note for those of you that may have heard of Expedia Cruise Ship Centers, that was our organization over the last 10 years. During the downturn and the pause in operations, we took the time to really take a step back and look at our business, and we've made some considerable improvements to it. One of them being we've tightened up our brand. We like to say we're saying more with less, and we've become simply Expedia Cruises. It allows us to have bolder signage, bolder, simpler branding, and to add the tagline Air, Land, and Sea Vacations, which again drives home that truth that yes, we're cruise specialists, but we are also a full service leisure travel agency serving and selling all kinds of vacations and travel. Let's go to the next slide, please. So with Expedia in our name, it sort of demonstrates that we are, and certainly are, part of Expedia Group. Expedia Group is, if not, they are one of the world's leading travel organizations, and ranked #1 in the world for 7 consecutive years by the Travel Weekly Power List, which is a list of B2B publications that tracks these kinds of things. Through the pandemic, we've worked with, how shall I say, the marketing and brand power of Expedia to think about how we can do more for our retail organizations and the folks that sell travel through them at Expedia Cruises. And we've done a lot. I'm going to get into that in a few slides, but rest assured, being part of the world's largest travel organization has a tremendous benefit from buying power, brand reach, operations, and support. We really can support you at a whole other level. And in addition to that, we have access to inventory across hotels and VRBOs and flights and such to complement the cruise, because a cruise is, as I like to say, it's sort of the hamburger in the full meal deal. It is the highest attached product in travel, whereby people may fly to the Caribbean, as I did, and need to add flights, transfers, a pre-hotel, a post-hotel perhaps, and other tours and such while they're traveling. Well, Expedia can provide all of that, and we can provide all of that in a seamless sales tool that Christina will talk about more. And then we have a remarkable inventory program that Christina will also get into with more. But rest assured, being part of the world's leading travel organization has considerable perks, and I think you'll like what you hear as we go through things. So with that, let's go to the next slide and take a look at some of those brands. So obviously, Expedia Cruises, the brand we are speaking on behalf of today and representing, is part of Expedia Group, along with all these other brands here. Obviously, Expedia, you've heard of VRBO now, one of the leading vacation rental companies on earth, Travelocity and the rest. I'm sure you've heard of many of them. Some of them operate in different countries, like Wotif is one of the largest players in Australia and such. But rest assured, there are thousands of people around the globe at the ready to support us in our initiatives as we work to bring travel back. Hopefully some of you have seen some of the new Expedia advertising in the market over the last 9 to 12 months. And it's making a big difference. People are paying attention. People have felt the urge to go, and one by one, they're beginning to. So let's go to the next slide, and we'll talk about the brand Expedia Cruises specifically. This is a brand that's near and dear to my heart. It's the first brand that I worked on for the organization, and is a very special organization with not only the cruise industry, but the leisure travel industry altogether. And at the end of the day, when you put a brand behind your name, you accelerate your opportunity to do well, because with a brand comes an immediate association in consumers' minds and higher trust. At a time like now where people are looking for especially advice and information, they're going to trust a brand like Expedia to provide that for them. So our brand promise at Expedia Cruises, or the service that we provide, summed up in a simple way, is we like to say we are navigators of spectacular vacation experiences. What that means is when you come to us, you may have in mind to go on a Caribbean cruise out of the Bahamas. And we may and will say, that sounds like a great idea. But before we hurry up and book that specific cruise, tell me a little bit more about why you're taking a vacation. We ask better questions around here, and we extract the real why and how and specialty truths about each person in terms of where they want to go and what they're looking to get out of their vacation. And we bring our expertise and our experience to the table and create something special. And that's where the tenets of our promise, advice you can trust, and always there. It says it in the copy, and I'm not going to read it, but we are passionate travelers and cruise enthusiasts who can recommend something special. And always there is balanced out by saying, you know, before, during, and after, we're with you every step of the way to make sure you get there and get home with as seamless experience as you can. And then the other 3 tenets of our promise are price and choice, Expedia Extras, and more than cruise. Well, the best choice in prices, as you can imagine, being one of the world's leading cruise retailers, bar none, we are very often one of the top or top 3 sellers of cruise for the world's leading cruise lines every day of the year. So we have exceptional access to inventory and pricing through the volume that we move. We also run something called our Expedia exclusive stateroom program, where we block space on the very best ships, the most popular itineraries, and we do that far in advance, not only locking in the low introductory pricing, but negotiating special extras for our customers that we call Expedia extras, things like reduced deposits, shipboard spending money that they can use to go to the spa, perhaps specialty dining, all kinds of things that vary by sailing. But they give us the edge when we're competing in a market where there are other cruise retailers that we come up against sometimes. And our objective here is always to have, again, the best choice and price. So that's who we are. That's the brand you'll be representing, should this turn out to be the right opportunity for you. And with that, I want to get into now, next slide, please, some of the information around the evolution of the travel business. In the last 10 years, the world has gone more and more and more online and more and more and more mobile, to the point where people truly are in charge of their shopping experience today. People have the opportunity to book with whom, where, and how they want, be it in person, over an app, on the phone, over the internet, through email or chat or voice or whatever works for them. And they may book and interact with agents using different interaction channels over the course of the trip. In fact, I almost guarantee you they will, depending on what stage of the purchase that they're looking at. And so what we like to talk about today, and is a fundamental evolution of our offering that we've made in the last year, is that we offer an omni-channel experience. And what that means is any channel. Folks can interact with us on their terms, be it online, in person, in the phone, or what they choose. So let's go to the next slide and put that in a little more context. So thinking about cruise, and I think this is even exasperated in the environment that we find ourselves working in today. The truth is, people have a lot of questions and they're doing even more research. Prior to the pandemic, to buy a vacation, typically a complex vacation like a cruise or a safari or a multi-stop European tour, people would spend 43 days researching and visit up to 56 different online, in-store, brochure, conversations with web pages, blogs, etc., before they could actually refine and make their purchase. We believe that a simpler path to purchase is possible, and our goal is to be present and available at every single point a customer wants to do business and serve them up what they would best need at that moment. We call that creating a frictionless experience. Now that's a tall offer, but if we go to the next slide, I can explain to you how we're actually actualizing on that promise of omnichannel customer service. What I talked about earlier was the power of brand Expedia. This is one of the busiest travel websites in the world. A lot of people check Expedia even if they've already thought about or planned to book elsewhere. They'll say, well, I'm booking at Bob's Cruises, but I better check Expedia. They often have value and I'll just check the price there before I go. So our goal is, and very often we have a competitive or better offer in place and we can move the business that way. And we literally get it because of the brand might. Combined with the extensive advertising that Expedia is executing 365 days a year in television and all the various places on the internet that you'll see them come up. So what we do is we take that web traffic from Expedia and Orbitz and Travelocity and we funnel it. And when people are shopping, which means they haven't decided to buy yet, but they're close, they've got questions, they're qualifying things, they're just fine-tuning the details of their trip. And very often they want to raise their hand along the way and say, I have a question. If they do that in the current shopping experience on Expedia, Orbitz, or Travelocity, they'll be directed to the nearest Expedia retail location for service. And that doesn't mean they have to come into the store to get service. It means that they can fill out a form and send in their inquiry, or they can simply call and be routed to their local Expedia Cruises. There are vacation consultants who staff the organizations, both in-store and in a tethered environment from home, can serve the bookings. And what's great about this, and where it actually delivers even more what I would call personalized and specific customer service is that if you are living in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you call Expedia.com from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we have a store in Oklahoma, you'll actually be routed to the Oklahoma location to get served. And why that's great is that the folks that work in the Expedia Cruises business in Oklahoma know the very best routes to Barcelona. They sell tickets to Europe and to Miami and to Fort Lauderdale and to Seattle, to all the key departure gateways around the world all the time. So they can actually, in a more seamless and cohesive way, serve that customer right where they live very often. So it's a powerful addition to the core marketing tools that Expedia Cruises makes available to their vacation consultants. And Christina will get into that in much more detail in the next section. But just to kind of wrap up, you can see here that not only do we have the power of the Expedia Cruises brand and the personal selling tools in our backpacks, if you will, for bringing the brand to life if you join our organization, we have the added benefit of the Expedia, Travelocity, and Orbitz brands powering our organization. So with that, we'll go to the next slide and we'll make a very, let's say, seamless transition over to Christina Richards, who's going to take you through the next section of the presentation. I didn't say at the beginning, and I should say now before I hand you off to Christina, this is an interactive session, and I can see the questions coming in as we're speaking, but there really are two sources of information that you have at the ready as you're going through your look at Expedia Cruises and your consideration of coming to join the organization. Obviously, you can ask your questions here today, and we have experts standing by to answer. But you also have your Expedia Cruises franchise partner right behind you too. And these people are passionate travel enthusiasts and entrepreneurs who are at the ready and honestly really excited to have people join their team as we come out of this. So with that, I'll pass you over to Christina. Thank you for your time today. And really encourage you to give it a good listen because Christina always does a great job. Thanks very much.
Thanks so much, John. Hello, everyone. Thank you once again for joining us today. As John mentioned, I'm Christina Richards, and I manage the area of consultant recruitment and retention. I've been with Expedia Cruises for 18 years now, and let me tell you, travel is such an incredibly exciting, rewarding, and fun industry. It's why I'm still in it. And as travel makes its biggest rebound, I think it's going to get even more exciting. For the next while, I'm going to walk you through what being an Expedia Cruises vacation consultant is all about and the unparalleled support and tools you can leverage to build a successful travel business. So next slide, please. I don't think the slides are advancing. Well, the show must go on, right? So I want to talk about who our vacation consultants are. Firstly, they are independent contractors. So what this means is you own your own travel business, but you have the power of the most influential brand in travel behind you and the ongoing support of a local franchise owner and a corporate support team of over 100 plus people. Now, as you know, travel is universal. The love of travel is universal. And so naturally, our vacation consultants come from a variety of diverse backgrounds. But the traits that they all consistently share is that they are passionate about travel and they are motivated to serve others. While some enjoy the flexibility of planning their work around family life or maybe another current career, others are dedicated full-time to growing their business, but the choice is ultimately yours. The great thing is you choose your work schedule based on your current lifestyle. You can do full-time, part-time, or something in between. Another commonality that our vacation consultants have is that they are very active in their communities and have a large circle of influence. They take pride in building relationships. Here we go. Here's the correct slide. Awesome. They take pride in building relationships in their community while leveraging the resources of the Expedia brand to grow their own travel business. And this is key because when you first start, the people you know will most likely be the first people that you reach out to about your new business. And of course, there are some great travel perks that our vacation consultants enjoy that allow them to see the world and, more importantly, share the knowledge that they have learned from their travels with their customers. And that's the cool thing about this industry, sharing that vacation knowledge with other people. Some people come to us with no previous travel experience at all, and that's okay, because as I will show you later, we train our vacation consultants not only about the travel industry, but how to build their database and build those important relationships with customers, so those customers come back to you again and again. And experienced agents who join us, they say they love our tools because they say it really helps them to elevate their business to that next level. So if this sounds like you and you're looking for a career change, or perhaps you're retired or semi-retired and want something fun, flexible, and really rewarding to do, this just might be your next career. Now, today, we are joined by one of our most decorated vacation consultants who has made this business into a very successful full-time career. Lisa Antflick has been with Expedia Cruises for 23 years as of November, and she's one of our top consultants, consistently achieving triple diamond status, which is the highest level you can reach within our sales recognition program. She is not only an extremely knowledgeable and passionate vacation consultant, but she is also just an incredible person. And we're so happy to have her here today. Hello, Lisa. Welcome. How are you?
I'm wonderful, Christina. Thank you so much for having me. It's so exciting.
Oh, of course. And thank you so much for joining us. I know you're busy. I just want to say, wow, 23 years. That's incredible. That's a long time.
And I haven't aged a bit.
Yeah, you definitely haven't. Not at all. And I've been here for 18 years. I've known you for a long time as well. You know, what has made you stay with Expedia Cruises after all of these years?
You know, it truly is a great company. And what I love about it is it's constantly evolving. Our technology is bar none to anyone else. Our partner central system, everything that we do makes it very, very easy to conduct the business, to get the leads, to help our clients. And John mentioned it also earlier, is having a franchise partner, you know, in the office with you, or if you're home-based, having somebody a phone call away or an email away, makes a huge difference in this industry when we might have questions or need some support.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. And, you know, I have to say, one of the greatest things about Expedia Cruises in my time here is that we don't just stay stagnant. You know, as you said, we have really evolved over the years, and it's probably, you know, the reason why you've stayed with us. And we continue to innovate and enhance our technology and enhance our systems so that we can provide our vacation consultants with a really great industry-leading platform to make their job easy, as you said. And I also loved that you mentioned your franchisee, because having someone always there to support you, to troubleshoot with you, to provide you anything you need at any given moment is truly invaluable.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, Lisa, you know, COVID obviously has been tough on everyone, especially those in the travel industry, but we are seeing the demand for travel increasing and people are booking. Are you personally seeing a lot more inquiries and bookings as of late?
You know, it's really interesting. You're right. COVID has hit this industry very, very hard. And of course, there was a whole bunch of time there was no ship sailing. The one thing that I noticed, though, with people, the desire to travel never stopped. They might not be traveling, but the desire was still there. And so when I talked to people, I focused on, don't make a decision about traveling today. Let's plan ahead. Let's build your dreams. You've missed birthdays, you've missed anniversaries, you've missed seeing places for, you know, 19 months. Let's look at what you can do in 2022 and 2023. So I think people felt more comfortable because, you know, it may not be applicable to travel now, but once it is safe to travel and things are opening up. And so with that focus, we just recently had, as John mentioned, our Princess 3-day sale. And I focused with that with people of let's talk about what you want to do. What are your dreams? What are you missing? And for a lot of people, it was missing being with family. And so I found that I was able to talk to families, and I had a grandma, a grandpa with their kids and grandkids that booked a $31,000 British Isles cruise for 2023, you know, and the focus was, wouldn't it be wonderful to get together with the family that you haven't been with for a while? So when you focus people on future bookings, when things are going to open up, they were much more amenable. And I actually had my best 3-day sale ever in all the years I've been here.
That's incredible. And congratulations for having your best 3-day sale. That's unbelievable. You know, as John mentioned earlier, we had over 8,000 passengers book a cruise during our 3-day sale back in August. So that proves your point, Lisa, that there is still a desire for travel. It's not disappeared, nor will it ever. That desire will never really disappear, right? And that people are in fact booking. So that's great news. That's awesome. Now, as we move forward and we head into 2022, what do you believe will be your biggest competitive advantage as an Expedia Cruises vacation consultant heading into the future?
Yeah. You know, I think John said it very well, is brand recognition. And I think we've all seen businesses come and go, and people are very concerned right now to book with a company that they know is going to be there. And we have survived through all of this. We do have the brand recognition with the number of Expedia group partners that we have. So I think that makes a huge difference. And also the Expedia exclusive staterooms, as John mentioned, the group space that we block with better pricing, with advantages. People want value nowadays, and we're able to give them that value because of what we have. The other thing is travel has become a little bit more complicated, and you can go online and look, but you're not going to really know all the intricacies of travel. What do I need? What documentation do I need? You know, if COVID is still in the world, do I have to get tested? What do I need to go and to come back? So all of that, we have the knowledge to do that. And I think people really want to speak to somebody as an advisor. I've had so many conversations with people who call and say, I was on the internet and I was looking and I am so confused. So can you guide me? Can you help funnel me down? What's the best cruise for me?
Yeah, and you know, I certainly agree with you, Lisa. You know, the COVID has really highlighted the true value of a travel professional, right? And also having that instant brand recognition that people know and trust is going to be and is one of our biggest competitive advantages by far.
Right. I also think the promotions that we have, we've got the Princess 3-day sale, we've got our Legendary Rivers, we've got our World Explorer event. So we have these huge promotions every year where we partner with our suppliers, where we do have bonuses and amenities and specials during that period of time. So it gives us the ability to have a reason to call people. And everybody wants a good deal, and everybody wants something to look forward to. So there's some advantage there as well.
Absolutely. Our exclusive promotions and the programs like our Expedia exclusive staterooms and like Expedia Extras, all those programs really do offer our customers the kind of value that they really can't get elsewhere. Yes. Well said. Well said. So next question, you know, you've been here for 23 years. Can you tell us a little bit about some of your favorite Expedia Cruises tools and systems that have really helped you to continuously grow and nourish your travel business?
You know, I think one of the biggest thing is the email marketing that goes on, you know, kind of behind the scenes. Our clients think it comes from us, and it's direct in terms of, you ask your client, what do you want to receive? Are you looking at exotics? Are you looking at Europe? Are you looking for Alaska? And we can always change those subscriptions for them. So it sends out these beautiful emails that really are almost an irresistible invitation for them to contact us. and let us know what they're looking for. So that makes a difference too. Our booking systems, our customer relationship management, you know, when you're trying to keep track of everybody's bookings, everybody's final payments, all of that, we've got the tools in our system so that we can efficiently run our business and nothing slips through the cracks. We don't forget anything. So it keeps us on track and allows us to stay in touch. And just even being able to, if somebody's not interested today, put in an activity for 3 months from now to remember to call them, because we know Alaska 2023 is opening up and they're looking for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a big advantage is our customer relationship management system. You know, and all of the systems, the marketing that you mentioned that goes out on behalf of all of our consultants, just allows our vacation consultants to focus on selling. You know, and these systems are all there to help them not only sell, but, you know, to attract new customers and keep in touch and retain loyalty with past customers. And I'll be talking more about those systems as we carry on with the presentation, but it's great to hear that those systems have really helped you do your job over the years, and it helps you book and service your clients with ease. So one last question before I leave you today, Lisa. If you could say one thing to anyone who is thinking about joining Expedia Cruises, especially now that travel is on the rebound, it's making its comeback, what would you say?
I would say come on board if you're passionate about this industry. I think it's a fabulous, fabulous position to be in. I agree with all of us in the fact that travel is coming back. And even, you know, people who used to book 7-day cruises are booking 10-day cruises. People who book 10-day cruises are booking 15-day cruises. World cruises are selling like hotcakes. People want travel. And so if you have the passion for it, you can absolutely be successful, because the comeback is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah. And this is, you know, it's an incredible industry. I always say this, and, you know, COVID has really, really highlighted the true value of a travel professional now more than ever. You know, as travel opens up and that demand increases, people are seeking expert advice from a knowledgeable professional like Lisa.
And it's not hard to succeed if you just have the passion and can do it, because the desire is there from everybody.
Absolutely. And this is probably, you know, like it's a different travel landscape, and it's a lot different now. And so people are going to seek that advice from a travel professional. And so this is probably why now is a great time to join the industry, because vacation consultants are going to be in such high demand as travel makes its rebound. So, you know, it's a great time to join. It's a great time to get a head start on the comeback of travel. And like Lisa said, it's an incredible industry. Lisa, I can't thank you enough. It's been a pleasure having you with us today. Thank you for sharing your insights and your thoughts and your experiences. And I wish you continued success as we head into a more positive future for travel. Good luck, Lisa, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Well, that was great. Thank you so much again, Lisa. Now, what I want to do is show you some of those tools and programs that Lisa talked about that you can leverage to help you build your travel business. So the three main tools and systems to help you succeed, we have a lot of tools and systems, but the three main ones to help you succeed at Expedia Cruises include, number one, our exclusive training and development program. Number two, Partner Central, which is our industry-leading booking engine and customer relationship management system. And then number three, our award-winning marketing and promotions programs. So let's start with our training. We have a host of training programs to help you get started. And even if you don't come from a cruise background, maybe you've never been on a cruise, that's okay. We help you get started. We help you develop your skills. We have lots of other programs as well that will keep you continuously learning and developing throughout your career. So our exclusive training program is called International Cruise Academy. But don't be fooled by the name. It's really a vacation academy, because we don't just teach you about ocean travel, we teach you about all travel. We are a full service travel agency. So our consultant certification program is your starting point. This is an online and interactive program where you will learn the basic skills you need to succeed, including training on all of our systems, our tools, product training, and how to gain leads and build your customer database. Your franchisee is also with you every step of the way throughout your training, so you're never alone. This program also includes the building blocks of our navigators approach to selling program. Now, this program is our award-winning sales training program designed to teach you how to sell even if you don't come from a sales background. Now, after you've completed your consultant certification and you're ready to go and you're ready to sell, we offer additional training and programs to really guide you on the pathway to success. We want you to succeed. And we offer an abundance of professional development content to empower you with the necessary skills and knowledge to continuously grow and be successful. Plus, your franchisee will provide you with one-on-one coaching, virtual or in-person team meetings, sales training from suppliers, and just continuous support. Honestly, their level of support is incomparable. Their main goal, as well as ours, is to help you succeed. All of this training that I just mentioned is housed in one convenient place called Atlas. Next slide, please. Yeah. Atlas is our exclusive online learning platform. This system makes learning fun, engaging, and really, really easy to follow. So whether you're going through your consultant certification or you're an experienced agent brushing up on your skills, all of our learning is incredibly interactive and includes webinars, fun exercises, activities, and ongoing workshops. Now, I can't speak about training and support without mentioning the last 18 months, of course. Now, during this time, we have been solely focused on supporting our vacation consultants to ensure that they are taken care of, that their customers are taken care of, and that they are set up for success as travel comes back. This is on top of our franchisees who are supporting their vacation consultants locally, day in and day out. There's a lot of information on this slide, so I will just highlight some of the support that we've included throughout the last 18 months. So we've done a lot of ongoing virtual conference calls and virtual sales huddles to keep our vacation consultants not only up to date, but to keep their business moving forward. Franchisees are also holding their own team meetings with their consultants on a regular basis. And during this time, we've developed an abundance of extra support and extra training and extra professional development. Things like customer care for COVID-affected bookings. This was more, of course, in the beginning of COVID. Things like future cruise credit support, extra land training, and other professional development content. A couple of months ago, we had our 3-day virtual conference, and that was really successful. It's where our vacation consultants got to listen to our leadership team on some of the innovations that are taking place over the next while at Expedia Cruises. We had presentations from all of the big cruise line executives, and consultants also got to take part in really great interactive focused workshops, which we're all focused on new tools to help them grow their business as they move forward into sales recovery. And we're also going to continue to do those. During the last 18 months, our marketing strategy has also obviously shifted. And I think we've done a fantastic job at keeping our vacation consultants' customers well informed, and more recently, letting them know which destinations and sailings are now open. And just keeping them dreaming of their next vacation, even if they're not quite ready to book just yet. Everyone's at a different stage right now, right? So lots of support during COVID. Now onto our technology. I want to talk a lot about our technology, Partner Central. Partner Central is our exclusive industry-leading web-based technology. It's an all-in-one booking platform and customer relationship management system that essentially allows you to manage every single aspect of your business from virtually anywhere in the world. In Partner Central, you have access to all of our inventory of vacation products and every aspect of support for your customers, including vacation research, sending out quotes, booking your customer's vacation, invoicing. You can also run reports, set up reminders for different booking activities that you need to complete. It really helps you to stay very organized with all of your bookings and your relationships. As Lisa said earlier, this system helps her to book and service her customers with ease. Partner Central also has an extensive resource center that includes a massive online library of helpful resources to help you maximize your business, including marketing, support kits, sales tools, videos, job aids, you name it. Partner Central is literally your one-stop shop for managing all aspects of your travel business and building those important relationships with your customers. Now, marketing. Our marketing is huge. We have built a marketing machine that has won numerous Travel Weekly Magellan Awards. So the Travel Weekly Magellan Awards, they are like the Oscars of travel, all with the goal of helping our vacation consultants generate leads and create customers for life. Can we get the next slide, please? Oh, no, slide. Next slide, the website. Anyway, so I want to start with our website. So we're on to marketing, our website. As soon as you become a vacation consultant at Expedia Cruises, you get your own Expedia Cruises branded personalized website that is customized to you. And your website, it has its very own online booking engine where customers can go to make a booking anytime, even while they're sleeping, even while you're sleeping. So what happens is the system will automatically create a customer invoice and notify you by email immediately after someone makes a booking on your site. It's all part of that seamless shopping experience that John spoke about earlier and being able to service your customers in the way they want to be serviced. Now I want to talk about some of our most popular marketing programs. Next slide. One of our biggest competitive advantages, stay there. One of our biggest competitive advantages that we have is our Expedia exclusive Staterooms program. Lisa talked a little about this earlier and how it really benefited her. This is our group program where we block or secure a large group of staterooms on the most popular sailings that only our customers can take advantage of, all at special rates. On average, we block about 800,000 staterooms on over 6,000 sailings. All of our groups also include Expedia Extras, which are special amenities such as onboard cash credits and prepaid gratuities. This is all to help add more value to your customers and give our vacation consultants that competitive edge. And this program is also managed by a dedicated team who is always available to assist and give advice to our vacation consultants to help them win a sale over a competitor's quote. Another marketing program that really adds value to customers is your 7 Cs Club. Your 7 Cs Club is your customer database, but it's also a free loyalty program for your customers designed to keep them engaged with special offers and personalized online and print marketing. So when people join your 7 Cs Club, they are automatically entered to win a free cruise for 2, including airfare. Other benefits include member prices, which are special savings that only 7 Cs members get. They have access to our very best Expedia exclusive staterooms. Members also receive e-newsletters with exclusive offers tailored to their travel preferences. And then once their first vacation is booked, they receive a 2-year subscription to our Expedia Cruises magazine called Dream Voyages. Also, once they book, they can take advantage of our Expedia Rewards program, which is a loyalty points program available exclusively for Expedia customers. Now, the benefits for you as a vacation consultant is that 7 Cs attracts new customers, builds those important relationships, generates sales signals on your behalf, and increases customer loyalty. Now, through our personalized online and print marketing, we help you to continuously build your 7 Cs Club and the relationships with your members. So here is just some of our online marketing that helps to do that. As I mentioned on the previous slide, 7 Cs members receive a variety of personalized email newsletters from you that are tailored to their travel preferences, and it's actually linked to your personal website. We complement all of our email marketing with a robust social media program as well. In fact, we recently launched Social Hub, which is our social media management tool, and it includes pre-made posts and other social media content for you to use, so you can post it on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. The cool thing about Social Hub is it actually allows you to schedule your posts ahead of time, and you can even boost your posts right from the tool itself. You don't have to be a social media whiz because everything is essentially created for you. We also send out automatic emails and reminders on your behalf, such as final payment reminders, bon voyage emails, welcome home emails, birthday emails, anniversary emails, the list goes on, all to help you upsell and build loyalty with your customers. This entire program is executed on your behalf so you can just focus on sales. Now, for print marketing, we have 3 main programs to help you generate 7 Cs leads and create that loyalty. Our targeted mass mail flyer called Vacation Specials features amazing deals, and its sole purpose is to attract new customers. Our Dream Voyages magazine is a 67-page glossy magazine. It's beautiful, features longer out cruises and vacations. This is sent to 7 Cs members who have purchased with us to help strengthen the relationship with them. And then finally, our Discoveries magazine is our luxury magazine. And this is sent to our most luxury and niche market customers. Our exclusive promotions are yet another way to attract new 7 Cs members and build the relationship with them. Our promotions, as said previously, they are highly anticipated by all of our customers, and they are a massive sales drivers for all of our vacation consultants. We have an exclusive promotion nearly every single month, and it's supported by exclusive offers that are often combinable with our Expedia exclusive stateroom groups, and that adds a ton of value for your customers. The promotions are also supported by a fully integrated marketing program that you leverage. We also include dedicated training for each promotion, as well as a ton of other support, including sales tools, videos, support guides, and even segmented database lists, which help our consultants know the right customers to call. We have public contests, which help generate new 7 Cs members for our vacation consultants. And then we have contests for our consultants as well. And we host virtual consumer events for every single promotion that we have on behalf of all of our vacation consultants. This has been the key to our success and a big driver of sales, especially during COVID. In fact, for our recent Princess 3-day sale that we had in August, over 1,200 people attended the virtual event. 1,200! And then another 1,000 watched the recording. So these are highly anticipated every time we have a promotion, and they're very successful, and they are such a strong sales driver for all of our consultants. All of these programs that we have in place, they are there in place to build your database, build your relationships, and create customer loyalty. And finally, I can't talk about marketing without mentioning our award-winning supplier relationships. Expedia Cruises enjoys tremendous buying power with virtually every major cruise line and every major vacation supplier, which means our vacation consultants earn some of the highest offered supplier commissions. And we are consistently recognized by all of the major cruise lines and travel suppliers as a top account. Last year, we did a massive sweep of the world's biggest cruise line awards and picked up top awards from Royal Caribbean, Celebrity Cruises, Princess Cruises, Cunard, Carnival, Holland America, Norwegian Cruise Line. I mean, the list goes on. And our suppliers are, they're always consistently telling us, while the last 18 months have been a little tough, Expedia Cruises continues to perform at the top of the pack. And one of our most valued supplier relationships, as John mentioned earlier, is with Princess Cruises. We've got that Princess 3-day sale every single year. Princess, of course, couldn't be here today, but John Trineski, who is the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Princess, did send us a nice message for us to play for you today. So if we can play that video, that would be great.
Hi, everyone. I'm John Trineski, and I head up the sales team here at Princess Cruises and Cunard Line. And I just want to say how much we appreciate and enjoy working with our good friends from Expedia Cruises. We've had a long-standing partnership with everyone at Expedia Cruises, and the work that's done collectively, and especially during these tough times, really speaks to the value of our partnership and how Expedia Cruises is just a great company that we love working with. And so if you're thinking about becoming a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises, you're looking in the right place. We couldn't say enough about the corporate group, how smart they are, how engaged they are from a marketing standpoint, a technology standpoint. And then, of course, it's all down to the franchises and all the people there, the owners and operators who live and breathe travel every day. And all of us at Princess Cruises and Cunard Line couldn't do it without them. So we just want to say thanks to all of our friends at Expedia Cruises and hope you'll consider joining the team. Take care.
Well, to be honest, I couldn't agree with John Trineski in that, if you are thinking about becoming a vacation consultant, you are looking in the right place. Now, before we end today, I would like to recap some of our key programs that we talked about today, some of the key benefits that you'll enjoy as a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises should you decide to join us. So number one, we are the leading brand in travel. The instant brand recognition and the power behind Expedia is unparalleled. As Lisa said earlier, it's one of her biggest advantages as a vacation consultant. Our streamlined booking experience that John Mast spoke about earlier allows customers to book where, when, and how they choose. And it also maximizes your earning potential through online leads, in-person inquiries, and your personal Expedia Cruises website. Our technology, Partner Central, is one of the most cutting-edge platforms in the industry, allowing you to manage all aspects of your business in one place. Our extensive training and professional development program trains you on everything you need to know to be successful as an Expedia Cruises vacation consultant. Our Expedia exclusive Staterooms program helps you to provide more value for your customers. Our supplier relationships that I just talked about help you to earn some of the highest offered supplier commissions available. Our award-winning marketing strategy, our big marketing machine, includes a wide range of programs that helps to generate leads for you and creates that customer loyalty. The one-on-one support from a local franchisee is by far a huge advantage. Having a local franchisee who is focused on the development and success of your career is invaluable. And like many other host agency models, you actually get to work in a professional Expedia Cruises retail storefront where you can meet customers, host events, and share best practices with other consultants. And you also have that flexibility. This is, you have the choice to set your own work schedule based on your lifestyle. Part-time, full-time, or anything in between, whatever you want. It's all about the flexibility. And finally, even though it's not on the slide, I have to mention our culture, as it's such an important part of our story. The success of Expedia Cruises is built upon our culture of stronger together, and the collaboration and the contributions from all of our franchisees, from all of our vacation consultants, and all of our amazing travel partners. I have to say, we truly are a big, happy family. And it's really the reason why I've been here for the last 18 years. So if you're thinking about joining our family, here are the next steps. After today's webinar, a local franchisee in your community will connect with you to either schedule a chat, or perhaps an interview where you both can discuss more of the details that I've shown you today. By speaking with a franchisee, it will give you a chance to ask all the questions that you have and to honestly see if it's a good fit for the both of you. That's really important. It has to be a good fit for the both of you. Then if you both agree that, yes, indeed, this is a great fit, the franchisee will send you over the independent contractor agreement for you to review and sign. And then the final step will be to activate your Partner Central license, your email address, your personalized Expedia Cruises website, and the online training. And then you're ready to go. So thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you will consider joining our team to get a jump start on travel's biggest rebound. As both Lisa and I said earlier, I always say this, COVID has really highlighted the true value of a vacation consultant. As travel opens up again, customers are not only yearning, literally yearning to book their next vacation, to make up for lost time, but now more than ever, they are seeking and needing, they are needing the advice of a knowledgeable travel professional. Travel is different now. The landscape is different, and they're going to need professionals to help guide them more so than ever before. So really the time is now if you're thinking about joining. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, your evening. Thank you once again for joining us. Please take care and we'll talk later. Bye.